this is Kat, and today we are going to talk about why do people care? Okay, when I say why do people care, I'm not talking about people that care about, like, what happened in Orlando. I'm not talking about that type of caring, because that type of caring is a good thing, because it's bringing awareness to something, and it's affecting a lot of people. I mean, I'm not saying that what happened out there is a good thing, I'm just saying that the fact that people care about what happened out there is a good thing. So that's besides the point, and another topic for another day that we may or may not discuss. Okay, so the first topic on why do people care: clickers versus keybinders. Yes, I have done a video in the past on clicking versus keybinding. I actually have a Facebook group titled Clickers Are Us. If you are a clicker or a keybinder who supports clickers, the group is for you. And, but to those hardcore, I never hear a clicker say, "Oh, well, you suck as a player because you're not a clicker." But I've actually heard keybinders say that you have to click. But where does it say that? It doesn't. And as long as clicking works for someone, then that's the important thing, is that, you know, like, for instance, for me, clicking, I have a video on why I don't keybind. If you like, you may go and check it out. If you have a hard time finding it, then by all means let me know and I will be glad to link it to you. So that's the first thing, is why do people care whether or not you choose to click or keybind? I mean, let's face it, one of the top DPSers in your raid could be a clicker, but also on top of that, what does it matter whether or not someone clicks or keybinds when they don't even raid or PvP? So, most over, like, 99.99% of their time in the game, they're playing by themselves anyway. Like, with me, 99% of the time, I am never grouped up with anybody in World of Warcraft, because people just don't understand me, and the way I choose to level. I'm a leveler. I have 9 level 100s. Sure, you might have more than that, but I don't care, because, you know what? I have what I want, and I'm very happy with what I want. Sure, I have goals. Do I always complete them? No, not at all. Might I return to raiding in the future? Maybe. I really want to raid Emerald Nightmare in Legion. I'm ultimately excited about that. But, putting that aside, here's another thing. So yeah, just answer the question. If you are one of those keybinders or someone who cares whether or not someone clicks versus keybinds, why? Why is it that you care whether or not they do that when they don't even raid? They don't raid, they don't PvP, and for their 9 years of playing the game, all they've ever done was click. So, with that being said, why is it that you care about that? Okay, next topic. Who you choose to boost. As many of you may know, on a video that I've done, boosting my rogue to level 100, I got a free, anybody who purchased Legion, pre-purchased Legion, got a free level 100. I received so much hate on that video. Why is it that you care who I choose to boost when, number one, it's my money? Whether or not I paid the $60 to boost my character without pre-purchasing the expansion, or whether or not I pre-purchased the expansion, what does it matter to you on who I chose to boost? I had to make another video on why I boosted a level 91, because I received so much hate. And you know what? I'm finding out that when I do things that piss people off, I get a lot of views. That video, I checked today, has like 19,000 views on it, and I'm like, that's pretty awesome. And I just hit 501 subs. I'm ultimately excited about that. But my question is, why do you care who someone chooses to boost? it shouldn't matter if I boosted a level 99 character to level 100. If that's what I wanted to do, it's my money, it's my account. Then I have every right to do that. That's simple. Here's another thing. Whether someone uses a leveling guide or not. I use Zygor leveling guide. I don't hide this shit from anybody. You see it in my videos when I'm, especially my Leveling Horde series. I actually have an email from Zygor that basically says that I am allowed to use their guide in my video. So, it's not against the rules. I double checked on that. And you know what? I believe I may have actually gotten other people interested in it, because I get asked, hey, what's that pet's, what guide is that, or add-on is that you're using that tell you what hunter pets you have, and where they're at. It's great publicity for Zygor, for sure. But either way, whether or not someone chooses to use a leveling guide, why is it that people care about that? Because it was my money spent on that leveling guide. And it's, once again, my account, my game. As long as I'm not doing anything that breaks the rules, then it's none of your business what I choose to do. I want to click, I want to boost level 91. If y'all saw my boosting my Warlock, when we got the free level 90 boost, then you would know that it's no secret to for me to boost a high level, because my Warlock was level 85 and I boosted her to level 90 for free. Just bypassed 5 levels. Hey, no big deal to me, because guess what? That was the next toon I wanted to level up anyway. Okay, another thing. Whether or not someone uses heirloom gear. If you're watching my Leveling Horde series, you know that I have heirloom gear. If you've seen my other videos, you know I don't like heirloom gear, and I really hate it. I don't like using it because I level up too fast. I'm only okay with using it for my Leveling Horde series because, hey, it's a series on YouTube, and it's not gonna amount to anything. Anyway, yeah. So, I'm like, I don't know. Anyways, so whether or not someone uses heirloom gear. Hey, why do you care about that? Well, what about the spec of someone? Where someone placed their talent points? I can understand caring a little bit about the spec if they were a raider and you were their raid leader. And then maybe you might know of a more optimal spec for that person or whatever. But I'm sorry, I ended up with lipstick on my chin. There, I got it. Probably because my soda. Yeah. Anyways. So, yeah. I can understand caring about someone's DPS, their spec, where their talent points are, if they raid with you or PvP with you. But for someone like me who does nothing but level, why does it matter what talent points I have and where I have them and how I choose them? Because it doesn't affect you. I'm not running dungeons with you. I'm not raiding with you. I'm not PvPing with you. I'm just sitting out there in the world, playing by myself, doing whatever. And even after I tell someone, hey, I don't raid, I don't PvP, they're like, well, when you run dungeons, I don't do that either. Well, when you get higher level, I'm only level 70. 70. So why do I care about what's gonna happen to my warrior when she hits level 9 or level 100? Because I'm only level 70. I don't give a rat's ass. All I do is I level and I do my own thing, and hey, that's perfect. So, why do you care about where her spec is, where her talent points are, if it doesn't affect you or your raid in any way, shape, or form? It doesn't. I mean, literally. And it's not going to ever affect you, because I will never raid with her. She will never be my raiding toon. If I ever go back to raiding, I will choose one of my healers or my ranged DPSers. More than likely, I would choose a Clothy to raid with, or my Druid or Shaman to heal with. That's it. So on them, I can understand making sure that they have optimal spec. Although, optimal talent points, my mage will never change her spec. She will always be Frost till the day I die, or till the day Blizzard says World of Warcraft ceases to exist. Okay, this video is coming out a little bit longer than I expected, and I know it seems like I'm venting. I kind of am, because my big question to you guys is, why do you care? Why do people care? Why do the elitist assholes care? Excuse my language. Okay, here's another thing. Whether or not someone solos versus raids and dungeons. So, I tell people, at level, I've actually been told a long time ago, I put my Shaman on a PvP server. I hated it. I absolutely could not stand it. I'm not a PvPer, so even back then, I wasn't. I don't know why I put her on a PvP. Actually, I do. I put her on the server for my brother. And you know what my brother said to me when I told him I hated his server and I was gonna move it off? He insinuated that I sucked at PvP and that's why I hated it. Maybe that's true, but it really pissed me off. To this day, if my brother came back to World of Warcraft, I would not play with him because he made that statement. Because I don't play with jerks. Not in the game. I do not pay 47,000 gold a month to deal with jerks. It's that I do not pay the $20. I think I pay like 40 a month for WoW tokens to sell on the auction house, and then on top of that, 47,000 out of my own gold just to deal with it. Because, you know, so if I tell someone, oh yeah, I don't raid, they're like, well, you wouldn't because you're level 70. I have 9 level 100s. I used to raid. I'll give you the name of the raiding guild I used to raid with, and you can go and double check with them. I have a spot. If I ever want to come back to raiding, I know I've got a spot with them. And if I ever came back to raiding, which I'm going to, I would either raid with one person being my raid leader on the Horde side, or I would raid with this guild on the Alliance side. That simple. In Legion, me and my sister and her husband are talking about becoming a package deal, which would be fun because I'll be with family, which is awesome. Okay, so when I tell people I don't raid, that I pretty much just solo and level, I get called a bad player and told that I don't raid because I'm terrible. I'm not a terrible player. I don't care what you think. I'm not a bad player. I play what I like. And when I'm told I have to choose between leveling and raiding, leveling will take the cake any day. That simple. But why do people care whether someone solos versus raids and dungeons? I actually get told if I'm not going to raid and all I'm going to do is level up characters, then I shouldn't even play World of Warcraft. Yeah, not happening. Because I don't care. As y'all can tell. Oh, here's another thing. I pretty much do nothing but level. But the final question will be, why is it that people care how a soloing player gears their toon? So, if I want to level, or I don't want to touch my garrison, why does it matter how I choose to gear that toon? If I choose to gear that toon, why does it matter? And that is the big question, as you can tell, is why do people care? Leave your answers in the description below. If you like the video, please feel free to hit like, subscribe, and share. And I hope you all have a wonderful, beautiful day.
Place where you turn the dinosaur trainer on? Right, buddy. What is the insect?